Well, hello guys, here Mr. G with another video. This time we're going to be solving a question on waves, and it's quite important for the exams, the grade 10. I'm going to leave the question in the description below so you can answer before watching the video. Okay, this was question F6 from the Eastern Cape province, done in 2022. And before we carry on, don't forget to subscribe for the channel. The question says a transverse wave is generated in a string as shown in the picture below. It took 3 seconds for the wave to be completed. And then you can see the picture. Question 6.1, for the given wave period, write down the period and the amplitude. Now remember, period is the time for one complete wave. Time for one wave. So let's see how many waves are here. We have here, if we start counting from here, we have there up until here is one wave. All right, from there we have another wave, and here we have another wave. So we actually have here 3 waves. So what is the time for one wave? The time for 3 waves is 3 seconds. Therefore, the time for one wave will be 1 second. So the period is going to be, remember, the symbol for period is capital T, and the time will be, or the period will be 1 second. That is the answer here. All right? So there's one mark. The other one is the amplitude. What is the amplitude? The amplitude is the maximum displacement. So the amplitude is the distance from the rest position, which is this one here is the rest position. Let's write here rest position. That one is the rest position, so it's the distance from the rest position to the crest. This one is amplitude, or from rest position to trough. That is amplitude. Alright, so in other ways will be the half distance from crest to trough. Alright, so this distance here from here to here, for example, is 2 times the 8. That is the number we have, is 1,5. So the amplitude will be, we don't have to calculate, it's going to be 1,5 divided by 2. And this 0,75 meters. That is the amplitude of this wave. No need to calculate, you know it's half that distance there. And if you do that, you get 1 mark. The question says if the wave travels at 2 meters per second for 3 seconds, calculate the distance. Now for this question, let's write here quickly the data and this corner here. Here top left corner. We have the speed of the wave. We can write it in words or in symbol if you want. Speed is equal to 2 times nothing, 2 meters per second. There we go. The time is equal to 3 seconds. You're looking for distance. Well, what is the formula we are going to look for? And we need to know that speed is equal to distance divided by time. Alright, this one is question 6.2. Alright, so when you substitute, you have that is 2 is equal to distance divided by the time, which is 3 seconds. And when you rearrange, you get the distance is equal to 2 times 3 is equal to 2 times 3, then the distance is equal to 6 meters. That is the answer here. And if you do this, you will get 1 mark for the formula, 1 mark for the substitution, 1 mark for the final answer. This is a very easy question. Determine the wavelength. Now, wavelength, remember the wavelength is the length of one wave. Okay, now here we can see that the distance from the starting point to the end point is 6 meters. So this d is equal to 6 meters. And then we have 3 waves. So we're going to use this very easy rule. Extremely easy. We're going to have 6.3. Remember, wavelength is the distance between two consecutive points in phase. Now we know that 6 meters is 3 waves. We need to know one wave, how many meters are going to be. That will be the wavelength. And we're going to do cross product here. So this one is 6 equal to 3x. There we go. Then x is equal to 6 divided by 3. And this is equal to 2 meters. So the wavelength is 2 meters. Let's write it here. Wavelength is equal 2 meters. And that is the answer there. So if you do that, you will get 2 marks. 1 mark for dividing by 2, the other mark for the final answer. And then calculate the frequency of the wave. And look here, we have 2 formulas that we can use to calculate frequency. Quite simple. This one is very simple. We have the period. So let's see here. This is question 6.4. What do we know? We know the period is already calculated and equal to 1. Let's go back. I don't quite remember now. It was 1 second. 1 second. We also have speed, which is being calculated 6 was given to us 2 meters per second. We do have the wavelength, which is equal to 2 meters, and that's it. But we have a formula very simple that says that period is equal to 1 divided by frequency. Alright, so if we do this one, we have 1 is equal to 1 divided by frequency. So frequency is equal to 1 divided by 1, which is 1. Frequency is equal to 1 hertz. And that is the final answer for this question. Very easy. That question is 3 marks, and then it's 1 for the formula, 1 for the substitution, and 1 for the answer. Guys, this is the end of this wave or question related to wave. It's quite simple. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for the channel. Thumb up. I'll see you next time. Mr. Yi here.